Okay, our topic for today is the basic concept of agricultural power and energy. Okay, the course outline topics that we will be discussing throughout the semester includes concept and fundamentals of power engineering, heat engines and external combustion engines, internal combustion engines, tractors, renewable energy sources, and farm motors. Okay, let's define what is energy and power. Energy is the capacity for doing work. Ito yung quantitative property na ina-apply natin sa isang object or tinatransfer natin sa isang object to perform work or heat. The difference niya is yung work is the property na dinadirectly natin, the force that we directly apply in the object, while this is the energy is transferred to an object. The unit for energy is in joules or equivalent to 1 Newton meter. The power, ito yung rate at which work is done or energy converted. May two types. We all know that potential and kinetic energy. Potential energy, the energy at rest. Kinetic energy, the energy in motion. And the unit of power is in watt, which is equals to 1 joules per second. Or it can be also measured in horsepower, equivalent to 746 watts. Okay, we have different forms of energy. We have the light energy, the heat energy, mechanical, gravitational, electrical, sound, chemical, nuclear, or atomic energy. Energy, sabi dun sa law of conservation of energy is that energy cannot be created nor transformed, but it cannot be created nor destroyed, but it can be transformed from one form to another. We have, for example, for us to produce electrical energy, we can use the light energy through photovoltaic cells. Okay, we can use the heat energy. We can through thermocouples or steam turbines. Mechanical energy. We can use the turbines to run electricity. We have the chemical energy, stored energy to produce electricity. The nuclear through nuclear fission. Even the sound can produce electricity through vibration. Okay, from electrical energy, marami din tayong other forms of energy na pwedeng ma-transform to, it can be through light bulbs, light energy, for example, in ovens, heat energy, mechanical, machines, yan, through sound energy, even the chemical when charging. Okay. In farm power, ito napakahalaga ng farm power. Kaya dinidiscuss natin that farm power is the essential input in agriculture for field operation para maging productive ang land. Okay, different operations includes different types of tools and machineries. And it is said that farm power is the most expensive kasi continuous yung operation natin in the farm. Unlike the seed, one time lang natin bibilhin for specific growing season, fertilizer. But then farm power is continuous na tayo gumagastos para dyan. The sources of farm power includes human, animal, engine, electrical, or renewable energy. Okay, human power, main source of for operating small implements and tools in the farm. Yung mga liliit na operation, ginagamitan natin ng human power. And also that human power is the most traditional source of power. Yan, maraming mga stationary work done by main manual labor, which includes shaft cutting, lifting, watering, threshing, winnowing. Ayan, and an average power that man can develop is about 0.1 HP for doing farm work. So, mababa lang yung power output natin. Examples of farm operations done by human in land preparation, in watering, paddy transplanting, and sa weeding. Ang weeding, the most efficient form of weeding is in manpower. We have also smart farming pero hindi siya ganun ka-applicable especially to the local farms. Okay, we have this transporting of crops, especially kapag hindi pa abot ng mga sasakyan. And also, meron pa ding mga farms na nag-harvest ng rice nila manually. For example, in reaping. The advantage and disadvantage, of course, that human power is easily available. Diyan lang sa tabi-tabi, pwede ka na mag-hire ng laborer. Ang tanong lang is kung skilled ba yung laborer or masipag ba yung laborer. And it is used for different types of work. Yung napaka-flexible ng tao when it comes to work from land preparation to post-harvest operations. Disadvantage is syempre magastos compared to other farms dahil mababa yung power input natin. For example, in land preparation, hindi economical kung manpower ang gagamitin natin sa ektaryang lupain. Mababa din yung efficiency natin. And it requires full maintenance uh, kahit na hindi tayo nagtatrabaho, patuloy pa rin kumakain, di ba? Nangangailangan ng food, shelter, and clothing. And also, you affected by weather condition and seasons. For example, sobrang init, hindi nakakatagal ang tao sa sobrang init. Or kapag maulan or malamig, most likely, medyo nakakatamad magtrabaho. Sa animal power naman is, even the animal power is the use of animals, particularly livestock. And yeah, it is still widely used in many countries, mga developing countries, like in the Philippines. Ano sa ginagamit nila ang animal power for land preparation, for weed management. I'm not familiar with crop threshing, but ginagamit din siya for transportation. Ayun. Common animal power source includes carabaos, mga kalabaw, oxen, mga baka, and horses. An example of animal power in field operation is like carabao, naghihila ng araro. Yan, loading of rice straw in a cart pulled by carabao. And also horse can be common source of power for transportation. Siyempre, animal power is easily available. Flexible din, madaming mga farm operations done by animals. Mababa ang initial investment. For example, meron kang 20,000, makakabili ka ng bisiro, palakihin mo lang, turuan mo siyang mag-araro. Ayun, magagamit mo. And then, it can generate farm produce. Kapag kailangan natin ng pera, pwede nating ibenta yung baka or yung livestock, napakinabangan mo na siya. At the same time, yung meat niya, kumita ka pa sa meat. And then, manure can be used as fertilizer. But disadvantage, hindi siya ganun ka-efficient, hindi pare-parehas yung performance niya everyday. Season, ayan, tulad ng tao, affected din siya ng season. Hindi rin makatagal sa sobrang init, di ba? And then, hindi rin siya pwedeng pang matagalang maghapong, hindi pwedeng dire-diretsong maghapon na ginagamit mo yung hayop. It also requires full maintenance. Malaki yung space requirements niya dahil magalaw din ang hayop. And also, even hindi natin ginagamit, kailangan nating pakainin. And then, syempre, yung dumi ng hayop is unhealthy. Yung dumi niya is one of the main source of pollutants, greenhouse gases, particularly methane. And naman tayo sa mechanical power or engine power. Tractors ang pinaka-common engines na ginagamit sa agriculture. It can be two-wheel or four-wheel tractors. And then, mataas ang efficiency ng tractor compared to human and animal. Example is four-wheel tractor, the two-wheel tractor, the combine harvester, the rice transplanter. Mechanical power has many advantages. Mataas ang efficiency. It's not affected by weather. Kahit mainit, pwede mo pa rin siyang gamitin. Can run at a stretch kahit maghapon. Requires less space. Or even, pagka in-store mo siya sa storage mo, balikan mo na lang siya, ganun pa din. And then, it is cheaper form of power. For the long term, for the long run, mas makakatipid tayo sa machineries. Disadvantage is mataas ang investment. Magastos din ang fuel, particularly yung gasoline, mas mahal yung gasoline. Also, repair and maintenance, mas magastos kapag habang naluluma yung machine. Also, the farmer or the operator must need technical knowledge. For electrical power, Ayan, ang electrical power is becoming a important source of power. Marami na ngayong machineries powered by electricity. Yan, ginagamit for irrigation like domestic water supply, domestic irrigation and domestic water supply, post-harvest operations, maraming post-harvest machineries, and for cold storage. An example of machines ay portable chipper, rice mill, and example of motor. For electrical power, advantage is very cheap. Mura din mas mura yung kuryente compared sa gasoline. Mataas ang efficiency niya compared sa engines. Pangmatagalan din siya. Mababa ang maintenance and operating cost compared to engines. Hindi rin siya affected ng weather condition. But disadvantage is magastos din. Kailangan din ng technical knowledge at delikado kung hindi maingat. Okay, the next is renewable energy. Since medyo mahaba, 15 minutes lang yung kaya ng video, I'll put the part of it.